In the heart of a small forgotten town stood a grand, decaying hotel. It had once been a place of luxury, but over the years, its grandeur faded into mystery and fear. The locals spoke in hushed tones about one particular room, room number 13. It was said to be cursed. Anyone who dared to sleep in that room vanished without a trace, leaving only whispers of their existence behind. Despite the warnings, a curious tourist named Jonathan arrived at the hotel. He had heard the stories and decided to spend the night in the infamous room 13, determined to unravel the mystery. The receptionist hesitated as he handed over the key, her eyes filled with a silent plea. "Are you sure you want to stay in that room?" she asked, her voice trembling. Jonathan smiled confidently. "It's just a story, right? I'll be fine." As he entered the room, the air felt unnaturally heavy, and the dim light from the chandelier flickered, casting eerie shadows on the faded wallpaper. The bed, though old, looked inviting, and Jonathan set his bag down, eager to prove the legend wrong. But as the night wore on, strange things began to happen. The clock on the wall stopped at midnight. The temperature dropped, and a thick mist seeped in through the cracks in the window, swirling around the room. Faint whispers echoed from the corners, though no one was there. Jonathan's heart raced, but he told himself it was his imagination playing tricks. Suddenly the bed trembled, and the walls seemed to pulse as if alive. The whispers grew louder, turning into faint cries for help. Jonathan tried to leave, but the door wouldn't budge. Panic set in as the air grew thicker, almost suffocating him. Then a shadowy figure appeared in the corner of the room, its form twisting and shifting, barely human. Its hollow eyes stared into Jonathan's soul. He backed away, his hands trembling, but there was nowhere to run. The figure stepped closer, its voice a whisper in the air. "You shouldn't have come." In that moment, Jonathan realized the truth. Room number 13 wasn't just cursed. It was a doorway to another realm, a place where those who entered never returned. The last thing he saw was the shadow enveloping him, pulling him into the darkness, as the room fell silent once more. The next morning, the hotel staff found the room empty, the bed neatly made, as if no one had been there. Jonathan had disappeared without a trace, just like the others before him. Room number 13 remained, waiting for its next visitor, its curse alive and well.